Erlenberg and the AMX-50B, fully loaded with armour-piercing rounds, and we've gone to the castle first of all. So, this tank has 400 metres view range, a really good camo, and now it's got 10 degrees of ground depression. It's ridiculous. So you can sit out here. He's the fastest tank that they're sending this way, and we get 4 nice first clip for me. 4 fully penetrating rounds to no received damage. So now I can fall back to the relative safety of my teammates, and the pattern as he tries to push in is the one shot for the 113. So we might have shown a little bit too much of ourselves to the WZ11111114. And of course now everything else that they're trying to send this way is super duper slow. So we hit the E100 in his tracks, cause him to repair. And now he's given us that lower plate, we can knacker his engine and wait just one more second, pop out, because he's in front of all of his team and they can't shoot me. I'm through him, he's gone, see you later. So that's another really great second clip of damage for me. Really happy with that. It is a support tank. This game is going to cost me a countless amount of silver because of the fully loaded with scrub rounds, but hey, when you're out there having fun, what does it matter? So now, what could possibly happen? The Conqueror can't shoot me where he is if I push all the way to the edge of the map. The VKB also can't kill me. If they push up onto me, they'll get blasted in their side as they come up the top, and I will also smash them in the face. So they can't move. They're stuck. So what does that enable me to do with 10 degrees of gun depression now, which I would never have been able to do before, is go over here, all the way to the edge of the map, and we want to get rid of the crossfire so that we can move out of the castle, right? So we need to take out the Juan who's sidescraping like a boss, except he's not anymore. So in my eagerness to pen in, my RBRT completely missed and caused me to be receiving the damage. Annoyed me. So now, as you see, we've released the crossfire. The tank's coming out the castle. These guys have done like dinner. This is a great shot. How it ever penned, I'll never know. And somebody gets the kill on the VKB because he's angled terribly. So now, being French and knowing that the 4 triangles on the enemy team are 2 Death Stars and an E3. Sorry, 2 Death Stars, 122, 54 and something else. I can't remember what. I think it's an E3 perhaps. We have to be careful now because everything else is going to really make a big dent in us, so now, the lower plate and the upper bill of the rounded front of the AMX-50B, little have I ever talked about its armour before, are ridiculously strong. They're the strongest part of this tank. They are, the upper hull is stronger than a mouse. It's more rounded and it's impenetrable, pretty much. So we're going to absorb the Death Star round later in the game, and you'll see it will hit me in the lower plate as I crest the hill, with the intention of letting him shoot me, knowing that he wouldn't be able to penetrate because it's too thick and rounded. So, surprise! That's the speed of the 50B as well coming into play. Tried to get a nice tracking shot into him, didn't work out. This guy here makes a huge cock up. And of course, that's game over for him. He knew it too. Now the Death Star has been waiting and waiting and waiting. There we go. Yes, he hit my gun. So there's the Hesh flash. It hits the bodywork of my tank and flicks up and hits me in the gun. But now we won't get a nice cracking shot into him. We cause him to repair and he burns anyway. So now we've got the E5 in the backside, but I've got a damaged gun. Am I going to be able to pick up my 5th kill of the game? It's not for much damage. Am I going to be able to get this guy? I'm screaming at my gun to load. Oh, and he bounces around on the cupola, which it shouldn't do anymore. And my inaccurate gun, but not this time. It's an ace. Of course it's an ace. Yes! 6,500 with 1,000 assisted is now an ace on a 50B. Thank you very much. So these are all the tanks we engaged. It was a pretty decent game. Once again, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on my next clip.